Achilles. He was said to be the greatest warrior in the Trojan War in the Agamemnon army, son of the sea nymph Thetis and the mortal Peleus, king of the Myrmidons. Thetis was said to be so beautiful she had two major gods, Zeus and Poseidon, fighting for their chances to court her. But the great Prometheus warned them of a prophecy that her son would become even more powerful than his father. This ended their yearning for the nymph, and they sent her off to marry Peleus, the king of the Phthia. Soon after the marriage, Thetis found herself pregnant with her son Achilles. Achilles was born immortal, which caused his mother to dip him in the river Sphinx to make him immortal, with his heel being untouched. This made his heel his weak spot, and where the term Achilles' heel comes from. Achilles had a nice childhood, pretty normal up until one day. Thetis was visited by an oracle who told her that he would die a tragic death, but would die a hero against the Trojans. This made his parents panic, and in their panic, sent him off disguised as a girl to the islands of Skyros, where they hoped he would live a long and happy life disguised as one of the king's daughters. What happens next has many different tellings, but the main story tells us about the oracle finding Odysseus, the king, and telling him the Greeks would not be able to win the Trojan War without a warrior known as Achilles. This gave Odysseus hope, and he traveled to Skyros disguised as a peddler selling clothes and jewelry. Eventually, as the court scattered, he dropped a well-made shield and spear amongst the goods, and caught Achilles admiring them and called him out to be the warrior he was searching for and demanded he join the army. And of course, he did. The first 9 out of the 10-year war was successful. Achilles ravaged and took the country around Troy, including 12 cities. But during the 10th year, Achilles was forced to give up the woman he married during the war, all to bring peace upon the higher ranks. Because of this, he went into his tent and refused to come out or fight, declaring he refused. Because of this, the Greeks started losing battle after battle, because they were no longer afraid of the warrior. Eventually, Patroclus, Achilles' best friend, and some would say roommate, convinced him to take his well-known shield and spear onto the battlefield, hoping he can trick the Trojans into thinking Achilles was fighting again. Achilles agrees to this plan, and Patroclus runs into battle with the spear and shield. This works for some time, until eventually the god of music and sun joined the Trojans and sent their prince to kill the disguised man. Word got to Achilles very quickly, and he immediately vowed to avenge his friend, and slaughtered hundreds of soldiers across the country, chasing the prince to the city of Troy, where he killed him. But sadly, the once great warrior did not stop there. His anger was not yet soothed, and he returned to the same city after the prince's funeral to get even more revenge. Apollo saw this coming and told the prince's brother, Paris, but he was not a brave man, so he hid with his bow and arrow for Achilles to arrive, and aimed, with the help of Apollo, right at the warrior's weak spot, his heel, which killed him on the spot. And that's the myth of Achilles, the great warrior. And now that we know this story, let's talk about the rumored romance between him and Patroclus. Let's break it down. Quite a few people who believe they were lovers often quote how Achilles requested that their bones be buried together, which happened quite a lot between intimate lovers. For instance, the Song of Achilles described their relationship as romantic and very intimate in the book. The author, Madeline Miller, has said the biggest piece of evidence that they were lovers in this deep grief Achilles felt after Patroclus' death and how he grieves it. And that's the main argument people have for their relationship. I personally believe the relationship has romantic layers and that they loved each other very much. Happy Pride, my lovelies! I hope you enjoyed this special video for Pride. I myself am bi and asexual, and I have had a lovely time surrounded by friends and loved ones. I hope you had a special time, and I support all of you. Let me know what kind of video you'd like to see next, and if you want to help me continue telling these amazing people and places stories, click that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you get notifications every time I upload a video. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!